Well, hey, folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Kootenay Valley Homestead map for Farm Sim 17. And we managed to get our field harvested yesterday, so I'm just picking up the straw. And I was on the, went to the mods before I went and logged in, and I noticed, oh, hey, look, there's something needs updated. That's kind of weird. And, well, not even thinking that, hey, you know that forage wagon that you modified to hold a whole bunch? Yeah, that was a mod from the Giants website. So without even thinking, I clicked for it to update, and yeah, you notice that now at 13,000 liters, we're almost half full. So yeah, it's reset back to its stock values. Well, that's alright. I mean, you know, that was just to get me through that horrible, horrible field, because I didn't want it to take me literally weeks. So yeah, that's quite fine. I don't mind that it's reset, because that's likely, you know, gonna be a long while before we do that sort of thing again. We should be able to make good enough money off of our own devices now without having to lease someone else's field. But you never know. It's not to say that the subject won't come up again, but there you are. And like I said, all I had to do was add, well, nothing. I added 0, so yeah, it's fine. Giants decided they would take nothing away, so yeah, that was a great update. So, speaking of updates, I traded in our crappy trailer for a funny truck. Yeah, that's okay, we'll get to that. I just want to get this stuff picked up before it gets rained on and turns into straw soup, or whatever the heck straw does at that point, you know. Now we're going to keep all of this, unless, of course, the piggies need some. We're going to take a zip down there and make sure that they're taken care of course. And we're also going to do a cleanup after them. Yes, indeed. We have a tire on a stick. It's kind of a convoluted way of getting to it, but we've gotten to it. So, good stuff. Yeah, close enough. Let's go straw the pigs. Hmm? 3 boxes, but I don't think they're full. I think it goes to 3 boxes when it hits 60 something. It needs to get all the way up to 90. These guys are still down. And, oh, what's he got here? Yeah, that one's finished. Good stuff. The place is closed. Is he gone home? Boy, first time for everything, I'll tell you. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was pretty weird. I think the guy pretty much lives here. He won't admit it because he figures I'll raise the rent on the building, but I do think he actually lives in there. So that's fine, because he's there working anytime we need him. Okay, that's 3. Alright, let's go see how the pigs are doing, shall we? Well, I can see they spit out corn from here. Whew, that was close. I forgot the brakes don't work if you turn the engine off. So here we are. It's a little bit fancier tire on a stick than we're maybe used to, but it's a tire on a stick. And look, it comes with its own stick carrier. Yes, indeed. Isn't this a... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's something I don't miss from Farm Sim 17. The creepy stuff when they started adding the guy's, well, hollow body and... Ugh, I don't know. It's just... Oh, it is running. It's just that quiet. Okay. Oh, I guess that's up pretty high. Okay, it doesn't turn on. Is there something else I need? Ground type. Oh. Remove grass. What? Oops. Okay, this may not be the tire on a stick that I thought it was. Whoa. Ooh. Okay then. Well, that looks not too scary, eh? Oh, I gotta know. If I go... and then I stop... Oh, it doesn't. I was sure it would flop over and put that tire on the ground, but... well, okay. Well. See, I looked at it. I didn't read the thing. I just looked at it and went, awesome, it's the tire on a stick. I can clean up after my critters. But apparently it's a pussy forage. With this tool you can clean the feeding places. Okay. Okay. So, I don't want it to remove grass, no. Ground type, original ground. Oh. Well, now it's working. Okay, weird. Now, why is there pig food messed up over there? Oh, and it won't pick this up. Is there maybe a big height difference here or something? No, that's still... well, there we go. If I really press it down so it pretty much lifts the front end up. Okay. Oh, well. Not quite as smooth an operation as I'd hoped, but hey, we're no stranger to that, are we? No. If everything worked the way you expected out of the box, this just... oops. Right. Go the other way, dude. There you go. Perfect. Nice. Alright, let's carry on. Give them some straw. There we go. How's their water trough looking? Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Oh, hey, look. Farmer's been busy at his field. Good stuff. What I'd like to see is corn. I'd like to see him put corn in there. I wonder if we're allowed to put requests in. That'd be kind of cheaty, wouldn't it? Alrighty, there we are. There's 6 days worth of straw, mine piggy friends. Indeed, 6 days worth of straw. Alright, the rest of this. No, I was actually gonna... silly me. I was gonna use up the bales before I started giving them this stuff. Now wow. A little bit of lag me now going on there. So we've got lots in the silo. So we might as well just get her gone. Eventually pop us up over the 400k mark here. Welcome to K-Mark, shoppers. Yes, indeed. It's just a blue light special kind of day. Boom, chakalaka, 400 large. 98.90. Yeah, I think dumping a bazillion megaton of straw on them kind of lowered the price. Because originally we were getting pretty close to 13k for a full trailer. And this wasn't that much under full, you know. Alright, let's get the rest of this dealt with. I wonder how the honey production's doing. That's going to bring us some bucks. That is going to bring us some bucks. I think well, maybe not, but I think the silage pit as well. For the little bit that's in there, I think it's done. And we're going to do much better. Instead, I've got a little device built by Crone that's going to make degrassing this map an absolute treat. My cat Dixie is growling in her sleep. And I know exactly what she's dreaming about. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning to her up on the window ledge behind my bed in the bedroom doing the same thing, growling. So I looked out the curtain and there's another kitty sitting on the other side of the window on the little roof that's outside my window. And I know the kitty, it hangs around here. My friend Joanna, the elderly lady that lives in the building, she's been kind of looking after it. It showed up as well, I'm not sure if it was a stray or just a cat that liked this place better than the other place it lived in. But yeah, it was that one, whom she has named Pusky, and just because I dislike that so much, I call the cat Bruce. So yeah, Bruce was sitting outside the window, so I think Dixie's dreaming about that right now, because like I say, she's sound asleep and I can hear. I usually wake her up just in case it's one of those scary bad dreams, you know. I always appreciate it if somebody would wake me up in the middle of those freaking nightmares, but no one ever does. Anyway, there's too much information. Okay. Let's just keep rolling along here, gathering straw, shall we? How did I make such a bleeding mess of that other side? That's just terrible. If I'd have done that on that big field, we'd have been only sitting at 200,000 right now. Oh, well. We'll get her all cleared up. So yeah, quite a nice little logging truck that. It's got some nice features. Some nice features indeed. And it's going to help us get that patch of forest cleared, so that we can get on with getting on with our other field here. Lord knows we spent enough money on it, considering that at one point it was full of crop that magically disappeared as soon as we dropped the bucks on it. Yeah. Funny how that worked, huh? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. See, 35,000 is plenty for our normal every day-to-day stuff here that we're going to really be dealing with. Right. Okay, I'm happy with, why is this leaf such a mess? Does it really have that narrow thing on it? Apparently. Oh yeah, that was well done there, species. You missed all of it, I think. Well, there, we got the last couple of chunks. Alright, let's pick a row and pick the rest of this up. We're not going to get that much off it. Now, I'm pretty sure that here we go. Well, that's how much barley we harvested. Huh. Okay, yeah, we get 200,000 put away, so we definitely don't need to keep any more for our own usage. I think 200,000 liters plus the 6 bales I've got sitting there, plus I think I actually left 2 at the shop that I just never got to loading on the trailer because I wanted to bring some seeds or ferts or whatever the heck it was. So I took what could fit and left the rest. Oh, well. This isn't actually going to... Oh yeah, that neat thing that's going off. That was really kind of annoying when I had this thing cranked up to full capacity, as it were. Yeah, because it starts going off at, you know, whatever, 80-90% or whatever it is, right? Well, I have news for you. 90% of 3,500 or 35,000. Yeah. That extra 10%, that gets a lot bigger when it's 350,000. Yeah, it's like for 15 minutes you're listening to... Alright. Show me the money. So I guess our piggy should be pretty happy at this point, all things considered. I need to check their water is still good. Yep, they should be just fine. Now, it's not showing their 100%. Yeah, it might be 100%. 22 pigs, eh? It's not really that many pigs. Although it's a weird number. I have a feeling we may have successfully pig bred. I think we've had 2 pigs. Because I don't see that I would have bought 22. It's just such an un-me kind of number, you know? 23, certainly. That could well have been, you know. Pardon me while I slap my microphone, silly. Poor microphone, what did you ever do to me? Yeah. Okay. So a big shout out to all my regular viewers and to all the fine folks who seem to really like this particular Farm Sim 17 series. It is certainly one of my more well-watched series on the channel, and I do appreciate all of the support. And again, an extra special shout out to my Patreon subscribers. I'm a long way from having YouTube take up where my MCN left off. Okay, that's going to be a bit of an issue when I come for that row. So, let's kind of stick this rockage here off to the side. we'll maybe throw these into the little two-stroke tractor there. Use that. God dang, this one is a big one. There we go. Whew. You can use that to get them up to the rock place. Be a bit of a drive, but, you know, not such a big deal. There we go. Nice pile of rocks. Hup. Carry on. Yeah, we're going to get all the rest of this off the field here this time around. So, might as well clear the obstacles. Not that that row is going to give us a great screaming volume of wheat or nothing. Well, it's not going to give us any wheat, actually, I would imagine, seeing as it's the chaff from barley, but yeah, one can always hope. So I may have mentioned it, but I have recently, well, like everything in life, you kind of have to make a sacrifice to do it. But I decided I didn't want to renew my Xbox Ultimate Game Pass. I mean, I was enjoying the couple of games that I got on PC because of it. But, yeah, it's a very expensive service. Now, I mean, maybe other online game services are just that kind of a price. I don't know. But, I mean, it's like, you know, more than my Amazon Prime account. It's more than my Netflix account. It's like $200 a year. It's twice the price of pretty much anything else I do. So yeah, I decided, long story short, I decided to bow out of it. I don't do a lot of gaming on my Xbox either. I'm kind of a, you know, one of these, yeah, I'm a snobby PC master race kind of gamer. Although, well, you wouldn't know it from my PC. I do well by it. I try anyway. But, yeah, the whole point of this, so I gave it up and decided that I would invest in something that I've always kind of looked at with a, well, a bit of skepticism, shall we say, and that is Star Citizen. Yeah, the game that's not a game. Well, it is, oddly enough, kind of a game now. And it's kind of a jaw-dropping game. Not just because the graphics are amazing. They are amazing. But, I mean, you get right down to it. The graphics in this game are no slouch. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, I don't look out here and go, cartoon. And this is FS17. 19 is even a little more fidelistic. I don't know. Whatever the word in that particular tense would be. Yeah, it's not a tent, it's a teepee. But, yeah. I am overall quite impressed with it. I haven't really done anything. I've flown from the space station down to the planet. Well, actually, I flew from the planet to the space station, and then from the space station back down to the planet, and then I realized that that's really weird, dude. You have no idea where the spaceport is in relation to the city. And yet you took a train there only the day before. So, yeah, after that little bit of a kerfuffle, and so I flew back up to the space station, came back down to the planet when I realized where the actual spaceport was on the planet, and docked there. Other than that, I haven't actually done anything. I find very much like Elite Dangerous, by the way. The game makes me nervous as heck. Not because I'm worried somebody's going to come popping out of the clouds and bop me one, and that'll be the end of it. I don't know. Every time I climb in that ship, I just get nervous as heck. It's kind of funny. But I've got to say, I really enjoy it. I spent a good half an hour just walking around the sort of main starter city. Just literally, if they could have portrayed it on my character everybody else in the game would have seen someone walking around with their mouth hanging down to their chest, just going, slap-jawed, yokel me now, man. It was outrageous. It's an amazing looking thing. The attention to detail is just mind-boggling. Absolutely. All right, that is the end of our field. Very, very cool. So let's fire this in here. And then we are done picking up straw for a while, hopefully. There we go. There we go. And we made it all the way to $420. Got $1,000. Guys, come here. Yeah, down to 10K. That's a fairly substantial decrease by a percent if you think about it. You know, from 12,000 to 10,000. Sure, it's only $2,000, but you know, that's a good chunk of $12,000, man. All right, so now, yeah, I think this tractor's got the horses for it. I think it does. Is that empty? That's empty. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, of course, we do have some proper farming stuff to do now. We do have to re-prep that field. But I do like to leave it for, you know, a day or so. Alright. Let's see what we've got. 22,515 liters. And there's still 47,000 liters of milk in there, which means once our bees get their head in the game, we don't have to worry about milk production, at least for a little bit. Now, I thought the pickup and the drop-off were at the same place. Oh no, our pickup's over here. I'm sorry. There we go. That should be about right. Indeed. Honey milk. Now, we got a little bit of a drive ahead of us here, because it's out by the gas plant. And speaking of gas plants, we got some work to do there as well. That's taking a sweet bippy in it. So we got this guy here. This is quite a huge field, isn't it? I'm not going to buy another field right now until we get that one logged. I just want to know. Oh, 200K, eh? Now, can you imagine if you actually accepted the mission? No, I mean, seriously. Look at that stuff. Now, look at this. Yeah, that would be, that. Oh, look at that. There's solar panels on the roof of our honey thing. I never noticed that before. So what's the deal with this one? What kind of equipment do you want? Oh, yeah, that's going to happen. That big 900 Vario, that'll fit through there, no problem. You're an idiot, Josh. I'm sorry, you are. That's the owner of the field, by the way, not the... Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine seeding this field for you, buddy. That's gonna happen. Alright, let's go and, Yeah, I think I would have probably disabled missions on this map, man. You know, although I guess, yeah, there are a couple of missions you could do, like the field that we just leased could have been a viable thing. Alright, we are full. Uh-oh. My turnaround point has a log in it. That's not good. Do I have room to squeeze behind the building? I do. Oh man, this tractor's barely hauling this. We're gonna have to really run at this hill. No, it's not much of a run. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Put the boots to her. Hammer down, man. Whoo. Yeah, we're up to over 20 liter an hour fuel consumption. Doesn't like the weight. Alright, let's go. 22,000 liters of honey milk. That's absolutely disgusting, really, but, you know, okay. Okay, dokie. Let's do this. I wonder what he's gonna plant. I mean, I'll buy a corn header if it's a corn, for sure, you know. I will. Or actually, screw that. We'll get a forage harvester. Yes. Make 1,000,000 liters of chaff. And then go take that biogas plant. Yes. That might be a plan. Yeah, if he grows corn, I'm not buying a corn header. We're gonna get ourselves a forage wagon. Pull the big dollars. Big dollars. And once again, I'm going to threaten to put a road in here. I may never actually do it, but you're going to hear about it, let me tell you. Okay. Alright, sell us some more of that liquid gold. It's still threatening to rain, but it hasn't. That's cool. Of course, we're also only like an hour into the day. Okay, I don't really know where the... Well, I should. I've used it before, haven't I? Ooh. Yeah, I've never liked this style of building. It's just weird, man. Just weird. Okay. Show me the money. Oh, look at how quick it rolls in here. Wow. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You see one number going up as fast as the other one's going down? That's a good time, people. That's a good time. You guys using an aquarium pump to empty this thing or what? Holy smokes. $445,000, eh? Wow. We're gonna make $450,000. That's a $30,000 trailer. 29.4. That's pretty close to a $30,000 trailer. Not bad. Not bad. And we've got at least that still sitting there. All we need to do is add a little bit of the honey, man. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Alright, well, I think our money issues here in the Kootenay Valley are pretty much at a rest. Although, we're going to get into logging here. And logging is an expensive venture. I mean, that truck wasn't bad. I think it was somewhere between 20 and 30 grand. It also comes, there's a reasonably priced trailer that comes with it, like 3 grand or something. That doubles its capacity. And like I said, it's got a bunch of fancy features, including auto load if we want to use it. But yeah, if I want to get into, like a proper tree falling equipment and things like that, they're usually in the anywhere from $300,000 to $600,000 brackets. Well, $250,000 to $600,000, let's say. But we made good money today. We got our field cleared off. We got our first real trailer full of honey out, or honey milk out to the thing. So, not bad. Not bad at all. And with that, we are going to call the episode. We're 36, almost 37 minutes in. Good enough. I'm sure most of you left already. But as for the rest of you, again, I appreciate the support. I hope you have yourselves a heck of a good day. The weekend is a-coming. Take care of each other, folks. But, stay the heck away from each other. And ciao for now.